Hello and welcome to Flash Tech Talks. I'm Kurultay Kalkan, and today we're diving into the fascinating world of Kubernetes, the powerhouse behind container orchestration. Buckle up, because this isn't just a tech talk, it's a journey into the heart of modern software deployment. Let's kick things off with a bit of context. Picture this: you're running a bustling restaurant. Each dish is an application, the ingredients are your code, and the kitchen is your server environment. In the early days, each dish, application, needed its own kitchen, server. This was not just expensive, but also a logistical nightmare. Then came containers, like having a magical kitchen where you can cook multiple dishes simultaneously, each in its own pot. Containers revolutionized how we deploy applications, lightweight, efficient, and consistent. But with so many pots boiling, how do you keep track without turning your kitchen into a scene from a slapstick comedy? Enter Kubernetes. Kubernetes, or K8 as it's affectionately known, is like the head chef in this high-tech kitchen. It manages the containers, ensuring they're running smoothly, scaled correctly, and talking to each other without any mishaps. Developed by Google, K8 has become the go-to orchestrator for containers, handling deployment, scaling, and operations of application containers across clusters of hosts. Now, let's talk about real-world scenarios where Kubernetes shines. First up, think about a busy e-commerce website, like an online supermarket. On a regular day, it's business as usual, but come Black Friday, the traffic spikes are insane. In the pre-Kubernetes era, handling this would be like preparing for a Thanksgiving feast every day just in case. Overkill, right? Kubernetes intelligently scales your applications, ramping up resources during traffic spikes and dialing down during quiet periods, ensuring efficient resource use and a smooth shopping experience for customers. Next, consider a global streaming service. They're like the modern-day bards, telling stories to a global audience. But streaming Game of Thrones to millions simultaneously without a hiccup, that's a Herculean task. Kubernetes orchestrates this beautifully, managing the application's deployment across the globe, ensuring that whether you're in New York or New Zealand, you get your dragon fix without delays. But Kubernetes isn't just for the big players. Let's say you're running a startup with a cool new app. In the beginning, it's like a quiet cafe. A few containers are easy to manage. But as your app gains traction, it's like your cafe, turning into a bustling restaurant. Kubernetes allows you to scale seamlessly, without needing to hire an army of server managers. It's like having an automated kitchen that grows with your business. And then there's the aspect of disaster recovery. Imagine one of your servers, let's call it server Titanic, hits an iceberg and starts to sink. In a non-Kubernetes world, this is panic mode. But with K8, it's like having an emergency team that immediately starts cooking in another kitchen, ensuring your customers don't even notice that server Titanic is now at the bottom of the server ocean. Kubernetes also shines in the realm of continuous integration and continuous deployment, CI/CD. It's like having a conveyor belt for your software updates, smoothly moving new features from development to production without disrupting the diners. This means faster updates, quicker bug fixes, and happier customers. And let's not forget about microservices. Gone are the days of the monolithic application, a single giant lasagna, if you will. Today, it's all about microservices, different dishes that make up a meal. Kubernetes manages these microservices effortlessly, ensuring they interact like a well-rehearsed orchestra, delivering symphonies instead of cacophonies. Now, Kubernetes is powerful, but with great power comes great responsibility. It's a complex system, and like a sophisticated recipe, it requires skill and understanding to get it right. But the beauty of Kubernetes is that it's open